Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Liakat Kids English Spoken School with me, Aisha Miss, and this is class 2 and 4 batch 2. I hope you all are doing great by the grace of Almighty. Okay. So today first we're gonna learn about very interesting comprehensions, and after that we're gonna do a new form of grammar, and you know about that, the collective nouns. Okay. So we're gonna do some exercises on that topic. Before that, we're gonna do our comprehensions, the sum up of a story, summary of a story, and question answers, and the grammar part, and also the spoken part that will be unseen. Before ending my class, I will ask you. Okay, now you can see that. Write down the headline. What is the name of a story?
The miller, his son, and their ass.
Okay. Have you ever heard this story?
No, ma'am.
Miller. This story is about a man whose name is Miller and his son and their ass. That's mean Gadha. Okay, so কি আছে গল্পটা হচ্ছে একটা লোক, তার ছেলে এবং তার একটা পেট অ্যানিমাল আছে, সেটা হলো গাধা. That's mean donkey and as. We can say donkey as, both are same. Okay, let's hear the story. Once upon a time, there was a miller who lived in a little house beside his mill. তার মিলের পেছনে একটা হিলে একটা ছোট্ট বাসায় সে থাকতো. One day, this miller made up his mind that he would take his ass to the fair and sell it. তারপর সে একদিন মাথায় একটা বুদ্ধি আসলো, সে বলল যে ঠিক আছে, আমি ফেয়ার মানে মানে তোমার মেলায় যাব, আমি একটা মেলায় যেয়ে আমি আমার গাধাটাকে বিক্রি করে দিব. They made a number of girls look, said one of them. On the way to the fair, তারা অনেক মেয়েদের সাথে দেখা করলো এবং বলল, মেয়েগুলো তাদের দিকে বলছিল, দেখো তাদেরকে, they are walking when one of them might be riding. আচ্ছা, তখন বলল তারা সবাই হাঁটতেছে, মানে মেয়েগুলো বলছে, এবং একজন গাধাটার পিঠে বসা উচিত. Okay. When the miller heard this, he bade the boy get up on the ass. যখন মিলার এই কথাটা শুনলো, তখন তার মনে হলো, ঠিক আছে, আমার ছেলেটাকে আমি গাধাটার উপরে বসায় রাখি. While he tramped along merrily by his side. সে যখন তার পাশ দিয়ে হাঁটছিল, তখন সে চিন্তা করলো যে না, তাহলে এক কাজ করি, আমার ছেলেটাকে গাধাটার উপরে বসতে দিই, তিনজন একসাথে না হেঁটে. Soon they came to a number of old men. হাঁটতে 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 তারা কিছু বুড়ো লোকদের মাঝখান দিয়ে হাঁটছিল. Look at the young boy riding. Look. তারপরে এখন ওই লোকগুলো কি বলছে দেখো. Look at that young boy riding while his poor father has philo. Forefather has to walk. Okay. তো বুড়ো লোকগুলো কি বলতেছে, দেখো একটা গাধার উপরে ইয়াং একটা বাচ্চা বসে বসে হাঁটছে, মানে বসে বসে যাচ্ছে, যেখানে ওর বুড়ো বাবা পাশে হাঁটতেছে। আপন দিস দ্য সান গট ডাউন। এটা শোনার সাথে সাথে কি করলো ছেলেটা, যে ঠিক আছে তাহলে আমি নেমে যাই। অ্যান্ড দ্য মিলার টুক হিজ প্লেস। তারপরে মিলার কি করলো, সে এই অ্যাস্ট্রোর উপর বসলো, তার ছেলেটাকে নামাই দিল। মাই গড ফিলো সেইড আ টাউন্সম্যান। হঠাৎ করে একটা টাউন্সম্যানের সাথে তাদের দেখা হলো। এবার কিন্তু প্রত্যেকটা জিনিস হচ্ছে যে অন দ্য ওয়ে টু ফেয়ার, ফেয়ারে যেতে যেতে একটা ঘটনা ঘটতেছে। একটা টাউন্সম্যানের সাথে দেখা হলো। ইজ দ্যাট ইয়োরেস ওন? এটা কি তোমার নিজের গাধা? ইয়েস, রিপ্লাইড দ্য মিলার। You two are better able to carry the beast than he is to carry you. দেখো, এটা হচ্ছে মানুষ আর মানুষের সাইকোলজি। ও বলতেছে যে তোমরা দুইজন মিলে গাধাকে ক্যারি করতে পারো, সেই আবার সেই গাধার উপরে তোমরা বসে আছো। অবাক হয়ে গেছে। So he and his son tied the legs of the ass, slung him on a pole, and carried him on their shoulders. মিলার আর মিলার সান কি করলো, তারপর যে ভাবলো যে ঠিক আছে আমরা গাধাটাকে নিজে ক্যারি করি। এটা টাইট করে পোল দিয়ে পা দুটা বেঁধে সুন্দর করে সেট করে ওদের শোল্ডারের মধ্যে নিয়ে ওরা হাঁটা শুরু করলো। ওকে, এটা কিন্তু খুব মজার একটা এন্ডিং আছে, পড়তে থাকি আমি। Okay, so he and his son tied, okay, yes, carrying the soldiers. It was such a funny sight that the people laugh at them. এটা দেখে তো বাকি যারা মানুষ আছে সবাই হাসা শুরু করলো। So what is going on? Why they are carrying the ass on their shoulder? The poor ass tried hard to get off the boat. ওর যে মানে গাধাটা খুব চেষ্টা করতেছে পোল থেকে নিজেকে উদ্ধার করার জন্য। At last he pulled his leg out of the rope and tumbled to the ground. তারপর at last সে তা কি করলো, তার পোলটাকে টেনে তার রোপটাকে ছিঁড়ে নিচে নেমে গেল। He was so frightened that he jumped off the bridge into the river and was drowned. সে এতই ভয় পেয়েছিল সে একটা রিভারে লাফ দিয়ে চলে গেল, এন্ড সে ডুবে গেল। আচ্ছা, এখন লাস্টের ফিনিশিং হচ্ছে অ্যাসটা কিন্তু ডুবে গেল। নাও there is a moral story behind it, and you all have to find it. What is a moral story? Did you understand the meaning of the story? I mean, বাংলা meaning of the story? স্টোরি তো বুঝতে পেরেছো?
Yeah, miss.
So now you have to find the moral story of the story. What moral lesson of the story? যে why at the end Miller and his son lost the ass? What is the moral lesson behind the story? Okay, so right now I'm going to read the story without the Bangla, and you also read with me and find out what is the reason behind it. The end is so surprising and the end is so unprofitable for the Miller and the son, because Miller and son তো profitable হলো না, they lost the ass. কেন এটা হয়েছে, রিজনটা কি? You have to find the some moral lesson of the story. Now I'm reading, তোমরা সাথে সাথে পড়বে, don't write anyone, read it properly, then you will get the answer that what happened, why it has happened, why it's happened, and what's the reason behind it, and from this story what gonna we learn, আমরা কি শিখতে পারি? Look, once upon a time there was a miller who lived in a little house beside his mill. One day this miller made up his mind that he would take his ass to the fair and sell them. They made a number of goals. Look, said one of them, they are walking when one of them might be riding. When the miller heard his, he bade the boy get up on the ass while he tramped along merrily by his side. Soon they came to a number of old men. Look at the young boy riding while his poor father has to walk. Upon his the son got down and the miller took his place. My God, fellow, said a townsman, Is that as your own? Yes, replied the miller. You two are better able to carry the beast than he is to carry you. So he and his son tied the legs of the ass, slung him on a pole, and carried him on their shoulders. It was such a funny sight that the people laughed at them. The poor ass tried hard to get off the pole. At least he pulled his leg out the rope and tumbled to the ground. He was so frightened that he jumped off the bridge into the river and was drowned. Did you get the moral lesson from this story?
Miss, I need 5 minutes.
All of you read it out and find out what is the moral of the story.
Assalamualaikum, Miss. Good morning.
Good morning, but why you're late?
Miss, আমার একটু দেরি হয়ে গেছে। Miss, is the moral of the story is all are equal in the eye of law?
No. Did you find it? Still you're confused. So now can you?
Miss, I can say it.
Okay.
They lost their ass because they were listening to other people. They at the fairway. The girl,
Sorry, don't make the sound. What?
the g- They lost their ass because they were listening to other persons in the fairway. They were listening to a townman.
Yes. That is the moral lesson from the story, that they were listening to the other people. Okay, so they were in their own way. They don't need to listen to other, right? So first they heard the girls saying, then they follow what the old man said, then they start following the townsman said. All the things become the as frightened, and lastly their foolishness and their foolish activities make the ass more frightened, that the ass ran away and drowned to the river, jump and drowned to the river. Okay, if they were doing their journey by themselves, okay, they were walking and the ass also walking with them, they can easily go for the fair and they can easily sell their ass. But middle of the journey, they become so confused and they also confuse their beast, and which is the reason. And the moral is, whatever you think is it right or wrong, you don't need to listen all the time people saying. You have to think before understanding what they are saying. Like, তোমরা যেটা করছো ডেফিনেটলি বুঝে করবে, পিপল যেটা বলছে অল দ্য টাইম ওটা ফলো করতে গেলে কি হবে, তোমাদের কাজটা, it will not go to the goal. এটা গোলে যে পৌঁছবে না, it will not reach the goal. ঠিক আছে, সো যেটা করো নিজে বুঝে করো। হ্যাঁ, you can take the suggestion from the people, that's okay, you can say it, but there are several types of people are making you confused. তখন আমরা কি করব? If there are several people making us confused, তখন আমাদের উচিত বুঝে শুনে নিজে ভেবে কাজটা করা, and we have to find out the positive side of the work, and then we have to execute it. So that is the simple moral lesson from the story, that they both person become so confused that they lost their donkey at the end of the story. Get
Miss, I
it?
have done.
Okay. So Shiporna, what do you think? What is your perceptions about the story? এটার moral lessonটা কি?
The moral of the story is never listen to people. If you listen people talk, you will always lose.
No,
Like
never, not never. But sometimes we don't need to hear what the other people think. Not the never. এখন কখনোই যদি না শুনি তাহলে তো হবে না, because we are not the perfect one. Always we will do all the things right. It is not the perfect one. Sometimes we also might be, wrong. So the thing is, don't confuse by people saying. People কি বলছে এটা নিয়ে confused না হয়ে, and several people নিয়ে ওদের thought নিয়ে confused না হয়ে, we have to think about the matter positively, then we have to execute the work. তোমরা ধরতে পেরেছো? That is the main thing. রেশম কোথায়? Where is রেশম?
yes, miss.
What do you think? What is your perception from about the story of the moral lesson of the story? What is your perception?
The moral of the story is it's impossible to please everyone.
Hey, that's a good one. That is a second point you can say. It is a nice one. Yeah, it definitely is impossible to make great happy everyone or make pleased everyone. It's not possible. And Mira and the son, both of them were trying to please people. That okay, so that's good, great. You got the point actually. So let's go for the question answer. This time we have to write the questions because this is the in other slide and we have to find this answer from the story. So that's why you have to write the questions definitely. And then I will show the comprehension. You can write the answer. You can search it from the story. Look, what did the Miller do with his ass? What did one of the girls say to them? Why did the sun get down? Did the townsman befool them? Look, did the townsman befool them? Or yes, then how? The town mouse কিন্তু তাদেরকে গাধা বানাইছে। খেয়াল করেছো ও কি বলেছে যে why your ass is walking, better you can carry it on your shoulder। ও কিন্তু ওদেরকে মিসলিড করেছে। That means townsmen make them fool. Number 5, what did happen with the poor ass? Okay, so first you do one thing, you just write the questions and put 2 lines gap. Hey, questions লিখে 2 লাইন গ্যাপ দাও আগে ফার্স্টে।
Miss,
Yes.
can you read the story again, please?
I will show you. First, write the question.
Okay.
Miss, I have done.
Miss John.
All of you have done the question, I think.
Miss, one left. Just give me one.
Done?
Miss, 3 words left. Miss, done.
Miss done.
Tell me first, all of you have done the questions writing?
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
Miss, Miss,
Yes.
what is the meaning of be fool?
বোকা বানানো। বোকা বানানো।
Miss done.
How many time you need to write? So within 3 minutes, can you finish it?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Okay, hurry up. We have to do the other things too.
Done, miss. Miss done.
Okay. So, Radia, first you tell me number 1 and 2 question and answer together.
What did the miller do with the ass? The miller wanted to sell the ass to the fair.
2, both.
What did one of the girls say to them? One of the girls say, "Look, the young boy is riding the ass, but and the old man is walking."
Okay. Rishabh, number 4.
Did the townsman befool them? How? Yes, the townsman befooled them, but then he said, "You two better able to carry the beast than he is to carry you."
By saying this. Okay, Shiporna, number 5.
What did happen with the poor ass? The poor ass tried hard to get off the pole. At last, he pulled his leg out of the rope. The trembled the ground. He was so frightened that he jumped off the bridge into river and was drowned.
Acha. It's okay, it's nice, but you have to make it short a little bit. Okay. Anna, you have to say number 5 again.
What did happen with the poor ass? The ass was so frightened that he jumped off the bridge into the river and drowned.
That's it. Okay, Shipurna, Rishabh. Oh no, you did. Srishti, number 4.
I'm dear right number 4 and also 3 and also 5 because I don't understand the story.
Because you were late. We had discussed a
Yes.
story more than 3 times before you enter the class. Okay, so it's your duty to read out the story and find out the answers, and you have to do it at your home. Don't forget about that, okay? Okay, now you say number 2.
Okay, what did all of the girls say to that? The beat of the pair of girls looks said all of them.
Okay, so let's
Miss,
first do the write down the collective nouns, and we know that what is the collective nouns. First, tell me what is the definition of the collective nouns?
কোনো কিছু সমষ্টিকে
Group
collective noun
of
বলে।
people, group of animal, group of thing. That is called the collective nouns. To বুঝাই যাচ্ছে collections, collect. Okay, so first I'm going to give you some collective sentences, I mean collective words. Okay. So for when and where we have to use this one, that is the main one. We know the collective nouns well, but where we have to use which proverb. That is the main. Look, a number of sheep together is called a flock. আমরা group of sheep কে আমরা কি বলি? Flock বলি. A number of tools together is called a set. যখন একটা বক্সের মধ্যে সব টুলস গুলো রাখা থাকে ওটাকে আমরা কি বলি? সেট বলি না? ঠিক আছে, এভাবে আমাদের জানতে হবে যে how we have to use the collective nouns. Look, acha, if we say there are so many cows together, we can say that a herd of cows. Okay, if there are little more puppies, then we can say a little of puppies. Okay, when we can see so many stars in the sky, we can say a galaxy of stars. এগুলো কিন্তু মুখস্থ করে ফেলতে হবে। Okay, so that is very rich word. If we apply this in any sentences, then it will be very rich and very nice one. So we have to memorize the collective nouns. Look, a flock of sheep, a gang of thieves, চোরের group, a swarm of bees. Bees এর যে চাকটা আছে না, মৌমাছি, মৌমাছি যে একদম এতগুলো একসাথে চলে ওটাকে বলে swarm. A soul of fish. Acha, when we sometimes at our geography channel we can see a group of fishes, fish were swimming. That is not a group of fish, that is called a soul of fish. A pair of shoes, এটা আমরা জানি. A flight of steps, a bunch of grapes, a flight of steps. ঠিক আছে, মানে আমরা যখন রাশ হয়ে যায় কোনো কারণে সেটাকে আমরা বলতে পারি a flight of steps, a bunch of grapes. কি bunch কিভাবে থাকে, আঙ্গুরের যে ব্রাঞ্চটা সেটা. A hand of bananas, hand of bananas. Look, do you know about that? এবার এক, এটাকে বাংলা বলে না এক ফালি কলা, ওটাকে আমরা বলি a hand of bananas. Wait a minute. Okay. Then a suite of clothes. Suit মানে যেটার মধ্যে আমাদের ক্লোথস গুলো একসাথে অনেক জায়গায় থাকে, that is called a suit of clothes. A chest of drawers. ড্রয়ারে যে পার্ট থাকে সবগুলাকে a chest of drawers বলে. A crowd of people. A pack of owls. শিয়ালের যেটা গ্রুপ আছে সেটাকে বলে a pack of owls. A pack of cards, as you know that what is the meaning of cards. That a gaggle of geese. আচ্ছা, geese কি? geese হচ্ছে হাঁস। হাঁস কিভাবে চলে বলো তো? সবসময় গ্রুপ বেঁধে চলে না?
Yes, ma'am.
চলে। So এই গ্রুপটাকে বলে gaggle. A set of tools, you know that, a host of angels. Okay, so like আমরা যখন নাকি মানে আমরা তো angels অর্থ কি বলো তো?
What, ma'am?
Excuse me, just 1 minute. Yes. What is it? Okay. Acha, tell me, what is the meaning of angels? এটাকে আমরা পরি বলি অথবা ফেরেশতা বলে থাকি, right? A host of angels, a group of angels together is called a host of angels. Okay, so first you have to know about that. এটা আমরা একটু স্ক্রিনশট নিয়ে আমরা একটু মুখস্থ করে ফেলি।
Yes, now.
আমরা পড়তে থাকি, let's try, because when I'm going to give you the exercise, that time you have to apply these collective nouns to that word. আমাদের এক্সারসাইজটা এই টাইপস হবে, like look like this. Okay, look, a dash of fish swam past our boat. Our milk comes from a dash of Jersey cows. So we have to know about the name of that collective nouns. She bought a new dash of shoes. Number 8, she bought a number 9, dad give his old dash of clothes. তাহলে আমাদের জানতে হবে না, একটু আমরা চেষ্টা করি, কজ নেক্সট ডে আমি এটা করাবো। সো আমরা এটা একটু এক কাজ করো, ইউ রিড এন্ড রাইট, এটা লিখে নিয়ে নাও, স্ক্রিনশট না, তাহলে পড়া হয়ে যাবে। আর নেক্সট ডেতে উই ক্যান ডু দ্য এক্সারসাইজ ইজিলি।
Means we will do the exercise at the next class.
Not today, next no, today's it will be rush. Better than we will do it at next class. Better than you just memorize this one now and read and write together. It will help you out for the memorization. You can do it.
Miss, I have done.
Miss, I've done.
Okay, sit down, everyone.
No, ma'am, I have 9 or 10 left.
Done.
Miss, 2 lines left. Miss, done.
So done, everyone.
Yes,
Okay, so now that's it for today. So next class, we're gonna do the exercises also. Okay? So till then, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, Miss Adab.
Okay.
Welcome, miss.